Chris Correa, thank you so very much for taking a few minutes of your awesome, amazing time to spend with me. I really appreciate it. As I told you previously, the theme this month for TCSJ ambassadors is TCSJ success stories. And personally, this year I've spent with you from like June and we get done just the first week of May. Oh my gosh, we're so close. Kind of crazy, but it's been a good one. And I've had the privilege of working with you on a couple little projects. So do you mind starting off by just what has been your journey with TCSJ?
Well, I actually started with the Impact program and I got my preliminary credential and I got a clear credential with them as well. I've loved the program ever since, I had the opportunity to join. And while in the midst of getting my clear credential, I just figured that I wanted to be an administrator. So I jumped in the administration program with my master's, and it was a great call because it's a tremendous program.
Wow. Okay. So let me see if I got this straight. Impact, masters,
Yes.
or just getting your clear. Was the masters with this, or you already got the masters with the other?
No, I'm getting my master's with my administration credential right now.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow. So is this like a total of 3 years? Is it gonna be closer to 4 years? Have you been with them a long time?
I've been with them for a while. Like I did pre-service with Teachers College, and then I did the Impact program, and then I think I took a year off because of COVID and wasn't sure where my teaching profession would be, if I still would have a job or not. But thankfully, I was still able to be employed. Um, then once I figured that my job was safe, I was going to go into my master's in administration program.
Wow, so impressive. Just goal setting and go getter and amazing. So anything particular in this program right here, this admin credential that has stood out to you that's been a significant benefit to you?
There have been two things that stood out to me. First and foremost, the classes that we are taking, and I'm just in general, everything that is a part of this program, I've really enjoyed. The class sizes of 10 students, 10, 11 students, I really felt that that was an effective way to just communicate with the professor and your peers, just going through different experiences. It's just been a tremendous blessing. As far as what entails, I mean, like I couldn't tell you what my favorite class is, because every single class I feel like I'm learning something more that pertains to the job at hand. I know that the field work is probably the biggest thing that I really loved, just because I was able to go in and get real life experiences at a real site.
That's pretty awesome. And so they don't let you do that at your own site, right? They send you somewhere else.
They send me somewhere else, and I'm able to kind of observe what the administrator at another site would do. And it's tremendous. You meet different people from different school sites, and then you see kind of the systems that they set and they're established within their own school community. And you kind of compare with what the community that you're working in, vice versa, the other schools. And it's not to say that they're wrong, but you just have that like broad view that, students need different needs, different places of Manteca and beyond, of course.
Okay, awesome. So what I think I'm hearing you're saying, Chris, is that you kind of learn and take the best parts from different leaders, hoping to be a leader yourself, I assume. That's the goal, right?
Absolutely. That is definitely the goal.
Wow, exciting stuff. So do you think you want to stick with Manteca Unified or you want to go somewhere else?
Personally, I do want to stick with Manteca Unified. I feel like I've had my roots down here pretty deep. I was a Manteca Unified school student not too long ago, so the fact that I'm able to give it back to the community is just a tremendous. Um, I'm not sure if I could announce, but I did actually interview with Manteca Unified to be a vice principal. I went through my second interview, and I'm just hoping to hear back from them soon. No official word yet, but I did have two interviews, and I felt like Teachers College prepared me to be well, to prepared me enough to even get an interview in the first place. So it's just a tremendous program that I recommend anyone who is seeking an administration credential to follow through.
Awesome. So if you're doing the master's program, that means you have some more classes after you wrap this up in May, because my hat's off to you. I'm not doing the master's program. Do you know yet kind of what direction you might want to focus on for your leadership or project or
So
the big
actually,
thesis?
what is quite nice about the TCSJ administration master's program is that the APAs were pretty extensive as enough that I do not need a master's project. All I need is one big capstone class. It's the last of like I will still need to write a paper, but technically I don't need to focus in and turn in this master's project that other people are going to have to turn in.
Wow. Okay. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but in our cohort, and I'm not sure that every TCSJ cohort is quite as cozy as ours was. It's only 10 people. Some of them I think are bigger. But with our cohort, I believe you were the first one to knock out those 3 Cal APAs and kind of did your little victory dance. Is that right? Am I remembering correctly?
Technically, I mean, I was ambitious to get him done, and I did during my break. I did check in what the requirements of TPA APA Cycle 3 were, so I could
Right. The
just
peer coaching module, right?
so I could
Yeah.
just take it away. But I had a really good candidate who was able to not only wanted to get feedback, but wanted me to kind of guide her in the right direction of where her teaching should be. So it was a blessing.
Very, very cool. Hey, Chris, thank you so much. What a glowing recommendation. I think you're a success story. It's been a pleasure getting to know you. Fingers crossed on getting that job. I think the board meeting's in May when they announce one way or the other. I hope they tell you soon. But wow, any last words, man, about the college or your experience with it?
Honestly, I'm really glad to be a part of this program, and I'm glad to meet different people who share the same passion as I do.
Okay, there you go. And I'm loving the virtual background. It may not be Christmas time anymore, but you still
Oh
got some
yeah,
disco or something going on. Okay,
absolutely.
appreciate your time tonight, Chris.
No problem, Peter.
Okay. Have a good one, man. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.